and welcome to another day, another dollar of Motorhome Mavericks, or another tour with Motorhome Mavericks. And we have headed up to what I believe is called Assaranca waterfall. Now, we've had a lot of rain and all I can say is wow. What I've seen of this area thus far, which is only a small amount, it is just beautiful. And so I just move over. Wow, how spectacular is that, and so noisy too.
We've got the van lifer's dream. Are you really a van lifer without ridge monkey? And look at that. We've only got roast dinner, all that vegetables and goodness. Oh, hang on, I missed this. I'm too busy moaning. Look at this, man. And tonight we'll be watching our favourite YouTube van lifers, a van called Dignity, as they get ready for going full time. Nice park up place.
Yeah, very nice.
Did you sleep well though?
Slept very well, even though we had the waterfall.
And the noise.
And the noise from that. It was a lot better than hailstones and wind.
Yeah.
So did sleep very well. What about yourself?
I had the best night's sleep we've had for the ages. The only thing I say about the park up, of course, it's now 12 o'clock and we've had no sun whatsoever because it's behind that big lump of rock and we've got no power in the electricity. But if you look over there, the sun's out. And also, it's bloody cold here. We're not in the sun.
It is bloody chilly.
So where are we going now, Luce?
We're heading to some caves, but unfortunately we've got to catch them at low tide. And it's now nearly high tide, so I'm not sure what we're actually going to see. So we're at the Caves of Maghera. They've been here for millions of years, being carved out from the rough seas around this area. These cliffs are gorgeous. So many different shapes and sizes. Spencer's in one already.
Hundreds and hundreds of millions of geology right there, look at that. Layer upon layer, man.
Look at the way the sand's layered. We probably could have gone further out, but we would have had to have waited for the tide, and that's not going out properly for a while. So yeah, it is absolutely stunning around here though. I've never seen a beach like it. Just the way the layers of sand are built up, the rocks and everything, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, oh, it's lovely and peaceful. Wow, huge. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think it goes back any further. Oh, run! All right. Christ, that is coming in at a speed.
That didn't muck about, did it?
Not at all. Beautiful walk down to the cliffs from the waterfall this morning. Took about 20 minutes either way, so yeah, Absolutely gorgeous down there. Shame the tide was in because we couldn't really see too many of the caves, but that's just the way it goes, unfortunately. We are heading now to get some sunshine because we need to charge our battery up, and we're hoping that the sun will be able to do that today, or give it a bit of a charge anyway. If you would like to see more of the full-time motorhome adventures of the menopausal ginger ninja and the grumpy old git, why not consider hitting the subscribe button?
With the sun glowing nicely and the engine purring, our leisure battery is getting topped up, and it's time to head for a park up for the evening.
We came across Glencolmcille Folk Village, a unique place that tells the story of rural life in Northwest Ireland from the 1700s until the mid-1900s. Unfortunately for us, it was closed due to being out of season, but it looks like a fascinating place to visit. They do, however, allow motorhome parking overnight in the car park, which is where we stayed, sheltered from the wind, contemplating the hardships these people lived through. So where are we today, you may ask yourself? Well, after not being able to get into the little village that we'd like to have gone and seen because it was shut today, we have come down to, now I'm not even going to pronounce it, all I'm going to say is we've come down to the cliffs. And this is where we are. We're at the visitor centre, Slieve League, don't know. And we are now heading up to the cliffs. So we will see you there.
So we'll walk up from the visitor centre. It's about 40 minutes apparently. First 20 minutes on the road. I believe there's another car park up here, but I'm not too sure motorhomes are allowed up there. And it's a lovely day, so why not have a walk, they say?
Yeah.
It's all uphill, so I'm guessing it'll be all downhill on the way back. That's how physics works. And geology and geography.
It is absolutely boiling up here. We're still walking up to the cliffs. I think we've got another 2 kilometres to go. And it feels like it's possibly spring going into summer at the moment.
So spring like today. We've got this bloody on great big coat at the moment.
I've taken my muff off because that I don't think was doing me any favours. But yeah, we're going to keep on walking. But I'm assuming we are literally shielded from the wind at the moment. But we will see the further up we get and the more exposed we become. So we've made it to the cliffs. And what stunning cliffs they are too. Now Spencer is going to give you some good info on them. They are supposed to be the highest in Europe.
I said that without moving my mouth. They're one of the highest cliffs in the whole of Europe, at over 600 metres. Now if I could remember my research, I could tell you exactly how much, but they're over 600 metres. They're pretty impressive. And that over there, I believe, is the summit of Slieve. Big word, I can't pronounce it.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're on about.
That's the summit. It just falls into the sea on the north face.
Is it Slieve League?
Slieve League, that's the one, yeah.
Oh, look at me, Miss Intelligent. We're talking about just there. Slieve League. But they're pretty impressive.
Beautiful. Beautiful rock formation. So many colours.
You're not wrong.
Shows with a turquoise sea as well.
Yeah.
Fortunate we've got a sunny day.
We finished our walk up to the cliffs and we were actually parked in the visitor centre, and we noticed that there was a campsite next door, which is, I'm sure it's Slieve League campsite. So we've spoken to the fella and we've come on here for the night. It isn't very busy anyway. It's £37 a night, but at least with that we can get rid of our rubbish, we can have a really hot shower, and we've got electric, water and loo drop as well. So we should be able to get everything charged up and start afresh tomorrow. And also what they have here is a pub which is supposed to be proper traditional, and it's got rave reviews online. So we're going to pop down there after we've got ourselves ready. So how lovely is this? We've got it all to ourselves because the main restaurant's busy. I have got Irish stew with Guinness, passion fruit martini, not porn star.
I've gone for a rusty mackerel dinner, which surprisingly enough is mackerel.
That is huge. They do like big portions out here. And this is my creme brulee. It's huge. I'm sure I've got space for it though.
You made me better, and God will send me well.
Just arrived in Donegal, the county's biggest town, parked in a car park on the waterfront here. Motorhome paradise, to be fair. It's chock-a-block with them. Even got an English one in front of us, which is the first English motorhome we've seen in 6 weeks in Ireland. Decent campsite last night, €37.50 for a night, which I thought was quite expensive for out of season, but it was a means to an end. We had a toilet cassette full up. Well, we weren't in a rush because we still got a spare one, but we got rid of that. Weren't short of water, but managed to top up. Main reason we stayed there was to get ahead of electricity. We always 30–40% start when we park up, and time you get up in the morning it's running down. So we thought, charge fully up, charge your jackery up as well, and that should hopefully get ahead of the game. Ready for a day out of police?
Yeah, ready for a day out.
And also see if we can catch a rugby. And another impending defeat for England, no doubt. We'll see.
Back in the pub. Even though we were in the pub last night as well.
Crazy.
2 nights on a trot now, but we're here today to watch the rugby. And we're now on half time. So it's time for Spencer to go and get a drink, because I'm nearly empty.
And I got the last one, to be fair.
So okay, it's time for me to go and get a drink before we start the second half.
Yeah, we just popped out for something to eat again. So the diet starts Monday.
Yeah.
Problem with full-time van life is we've got nothing to spend our money on apart from food and drink. And very soon, mobility scooters.
Yes, because unfortunately it wasn't the best night's sleep. This is the main car park to the town, and it was just full of party goers and vehicles starting up all night.
People chatting, singing,
People chatting,
all having good fun, but we watched the rugby, see the England win in the town, come home for an early night, and that didn't really pan out well.
Now all the hordes are gone, I'm heading into the town to check it out and see some of the sights that it offers. The centrepiece of Donegal town is without a doubt O'Donnell's Castle, better known as Donegal Castle. The castle consists of a 15th century rectangular keep with a later Jacobean style wing, and is regarded as one of the finest Gaelic castles in Ireland.
Ta-da!
Built in the mid-1400s by Aed Ruid O'Donnell, it is situated on the banks of the River Ersk. In 1607, after the 9 Years' War, the leaders of the O'Donnell clan left Ireland in the flight of the Earls. The tower house was severely damaged by the departing O'Donnells to prevent the castle from being used against the Gaelic clans, but was quickly restored by its new English owners. For most of the last 2 centuries, the majority of the buildings lay in ruins, but the castle was almost fully restored in the early 1990s, and it is now open to the public. Oh, Red Hugh O'Donnell, 550.
Apparently you didn't even have red hair.
No, they called him that because they couldn't pronounce his name, apparently.
Which, Hugh, come on.
Yeah. So Donegal, thank you for the stay, even the sleepless night. It's a lovely town and the people are absolutely amazing. Just been into a shop just to look at the tat that they're selling and had to buy something because the fella was just so lovely.
Lenny the Leprechaun.
Lenny the Leprechaun.
13 euros.
Yeah, 13 euros just because someone was so nice. You can't beat the Irish. Where are we heading to next, babe?